Check, want to make sure the mic isn't getting cut off by a skateboard. Blah, 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 blah. Alright.
This unironically fixes our audio issues.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine?
How funny would that be? We have to put the skateboard, guys. I'm
Every
sorry.
video.
You're gonna have to see the skateboard alive.
Hey everybody!
I'm Caleb.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Will.
And we are
Working Title!
Guys, we're back for another opener reaction. Today is Caleb. Spin it! Spin it! hunterxhunter! I have not seen any Hunter x Hunter. I know nothing about it except there's two characters named Gon and Kiryu.
Nice, there we go. That's good.
Going in Kilo.
James and
Kilo.
Kaluna.
James and Calloway. What do you guys know about the show?
All of it. I watched it.
This is probably one of my favorite shows ever.
Woo!
And I've seen it more times than I would like to.
Is it this many or more than this many now? This many?
Are we in double digits?
Come on.
I have seen it so many times. It's so good. I love it.
Well, I'm going to get to check out the show a little bit today, see how I'm feeling about these openers, and we're going to listen to the outros as well. So, if you like this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so, leave a comment down below your thoughts on Hunter x Hunter, as well as, once again, leaving your comments for some of the smaller anime you would like us to check out after we get through all some of the bigger ones. We'll see in the reaction. Punch it.
Get psyched. Get friggin' psyched, Sam.
Alright, boys.
This is a window into Will's brain.
Alright, I'm excited. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I already know it. No, 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 no.
That's what I'm saying. You've heard it already, but I think. Or I thought.
Oh, that feels like a little video game. Like a Super Smash.
That's my goat right there.
Why are you running like that?
Why you run so weird?
Oh, okay, skateboards. Nice! Very pretty designs for the characters. A lot of color.
This show is aesthetic as fuck. I love it.
Fishing.
See, fishing rod.
Fishing rod.
Yeah, that makes sense now. He's got police batons. Ace. Got some cards. Okay, yep, I know him. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Pause real quick. Okay, so, I love the song.
Yeah.
You guys are lucky. I was just saying, I was just teasing Caleb about how I actually kind of hate when I don't like things that my friends love, because there's nothing worse than not being able to be hyped with your friends for some things. And I was like, well, let's hope today with Hunter x Hunter that I don't kill Will's heart and not like something about it.
Yeah.
I can safely say I've heard the song. Had no idea it was Hunter x Hunter. Haven't heard the full thing, but I don't even know where I would have heard that before. Maybe just the playlist.
It's your playlist that you listen to.
Okay.
We've definitely been in a car ride and I've been like,
I love this song.
That's a good one too. Like that's a pretty well-known one in my opinion.
Yeah.
From what I've heard.
No spoilers. We've already told Sam that it's the same intro song the whole way through, different video intros.
Right.
So to me, I think it's like it's a really solid intro. So it's kind of like a good. They didn't change it. You know what I mean? The only thing that's like kind of difficult that they didn't change it. It's a 150 episode show, so it's a long show for the same intro the whole way through.
And the only thing I'll credit you with, it's like most TV. Think of like The Walking Dead and all those shows.
Bad,
Then
Game of Thrones.
Game of
Game of
Thrones.
Thrones.
So, and you know what? It helps pick out who's the true fans or not.
Yeah.
Do you skip the intro?
That is very true. Do you skip the intro?
Do you do it? Because sometimes I don't for shows. So maybe I'm not a fan of some shows. Damn. I just kind of outed myself unintentionally.
I'm not gonna lie. I definitely skipped this intro, but I've heard it so many times. But I love it. It's a great song.
Yeah.
It is great.
Agreed.
As for the opener, like the visuals, very cool aesthetic. Very weird outfits we got going on. We got this blonde guy. Is that the guy we were joking about with Mello from Death Note?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Armin.
Yes, Armin
and one of the guys from Vinland, just the goofy out hair.
Yes, very good.
What is that fit he's wearing? What is that? That orange and blue?
Is that like a poncho?
It's blue and red. It's kind of like a... I will say one thing for this show. It's not all the characters, but some of the characters, they actually change their outfits a lot.
Nice.
So it's not always the same throughout the show. So like I would say like that's probably his like season 1 outfit, but it kind of is like a poncho, like robe-esque type of thing.
Why does it give me like religious vibes? Like he's a part of some like ceremony. Like
he's a monk?
Like an altar boy.
An altar boy? Maybe?
I don't know. I'm getting those vibes. And then we got... I'm just trying to look at the characters real quick. We got the little boy in the green. He reminds me... He's got the...
He's got very anime spiky hair.
He's got the Dragon Ball power-up hair. I mean, he looks cute. He looks sweet. I assume the main character of the show is that Gon. Gon. Okay. It was either between that and the yellow-haired kid, because I know Killua. Is that how you say it? Killua. I know that's the white-haired boy.
Yeah.
I've seen that before. I know both of them got a playlist on my workout playlist, the anime hardstyle. One's called Gon's Rage, and the other one's called like Killua X something else. I couldn't tell you. And then we got this weird guy, the adult, maybe the teacher,
the tall man,
the tall very
Slenderman.
I can't tell you what the show's about at all.
Yeah.
Other than they all running with urgency. They got very unique weapons. Yes. And I recognize I'm pretty positive it's a villain. The guy with the spades on his body.
Yeah.
Yep.
The jester looking fellow.
Right. I think I'm gonna need to watch more openers to get a better.
So this is like the same one as the first one. It's just a second, like a later season version.
Okay.
I believe.
And there's 4 seasons of this show?
I think technically 5.
5. Yeah, does that not... That gives me, like... I feel like I'm playing on a Game Boy. It gives me, like, young kid video game vibes. Like a little handheld.
Yeah.
Or, Pokemon, Dragon Ball.
Yeah! My boy! Little karate boy.
Whoa!
Oh, yes!
Okay, so I mean, this is a pretty significant change up. There's a lot of new things added in. And that's all that, yep. He just kicks him and his hands are in his pocket. That's cute. Yeah, then we chase after this guy at the end. Ash Ketchum, that's who he reminds me of.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like that kind of guy. Alright. I have nothing else really to say. You guys got hyped up by new characters, so just gotta turn it down and see what the new changes are. This looks like it's gonna be far more than just 4 changeovers. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to start guessing everybody's abilities. I'm saying yellow-haired kid is a mage, long distance attack. And I saw, so what's up with the card? You said, you guys are talking about like bringing out a card? Like this guy has a little ID thing that he was using.
Yeah.
Is there significance to that?
There is.
Yeah.
I asked because they were talking about props to bring up on the table. Oh my gosh, I couldn't even tell you. What is all this? Cell phone, gun, octo-ussi over in the distance? What is this shit? Boxer. What? I mean, what? Vacuum weapon?
Samurai!
Guys, what am I supposed to even make out of this?
I don't know. What are you supposed to make?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Sabertooth. I mean, this is the coolest one right there. It's like Gambit right there.
Yeah.
What's up with him? And I mean, you could definitely feel a relationship between these two. Maybe a villain that tries to taunt the main hero to stop being heroic.
Yeah.
I love those kind of arcs.
Oh,
shit. Okay.
This one is where it starts getting real different.
Yes,
Okay,
this is where
okay.
it starts actually changing. I will say, so again, I won't spoil the show, but I think my personal opinion, me and Caleb have disagreed about this a little bit, but I don't know if he's just trolling me because he likes screwing with me. I think this show has probably one of the most like unique power systems in all of anime of like what people use and do. And it's like a little convoluted. It's not very like straightforward in some of the things. So it's like you're looking at it. It's like vacuum, gun, cell phone, skateboard, fishing rod. Like, you know what I mean? It's very like all over the place, but in a way that makes sense.
Okay, so it's like okay. If I had to just throw a guess out based off what the people do most during the day, they have to have. I don't even know how to make sense of that. Shoot.
No.
I'm just trying to think. Like Caleb likes protein, so anytime he eats chicken, he just powers up. Or he just grabs an actual chicken and starts beating people over the head. A live farm chicken. Will,
Also,
your legs
really
are so
chicken.
dangerous, so you just crush the earth when you clap them together.
Maybe. It could be like that. Or it could not.
See, knowing the show, that could easily be true.
That
kind
is
of.
fair.
I wear oversized shirts, so I just take them off and use them as whips to attack people. I don't know.
And one of the cool things about the show too is that the manga for it is, like it came out it started coming out I think in the 90s. So a lot of even though this is like a newer version of the anime, there was like a 90s version of the anime that they basically remade and added on to farther for what this current version is.
I love that 90s anime.
Yeah,
its animation is crazy.
It's a great aesthetic. Like you would like it if we ever showed you like clips of it.
So when they redid it, they didn't just take the same episodes and then make more off it. They just completely remastered it.
They started over.
Yeah, they started over completely
scratch.
remastered and then went farther because the manga back then wasn't as far. But a lot of shows like
Is that kind of like Full Metal going to Brotherhood?
No, because the first show didn't finish. Like imagine they made
Hunter's first show didn't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Imagine they made AOT season 1 and 2 and then just stopped, and then 10 years later they had remade 1 and 2 and then did 3 and 4.
Yeah,
They better finish this show.
Yeah. Well, the manga's not finished, so, and it might never. But the other thing I was going to say is a lot of shows and a lot of stories take inspiration from this. So, like, Naruto is inspired a lot from this. Even some character designs of people, like, in Attack on Titan are inspired from the show. And from, like, other anime, to my knowledge, as well.
I'm really excited about this new one.
Yes.
It's starting off completely different looking.
This is where the intros get a bit wonky and silly.
Yes.
Alright, hold on.
And why are you running towards the light again?
Every time.
Every single time.
But this time might be different. Who is this?
Older gone? I don't know. Old brother, dad? Well, what's up with the rainbow?
Remember her from Jump Force, Sam?
No. Are these Jump Force characters?
They
They
were
were
all
all in Jump Force.
All of them?
No,
No.
I don't know.
Well, the
Gonkyu, I don't know.
Donkey.
Ah! Pokemon!
Oh no! Oh, he's sad.
That looks like the bad guy camp. They all look like Spades Man. Okay. She's from Jump Force?
Yeah.
Huh. What the?
Yeah, this is actually a missing sword in our intro.
Oh, he's hanging with them. Look at that. Wow. Okay. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe we converted him, or maybe it's just a temporary impasse.
Maybe.
Enemy of my enemy.
Is my friend.
And he's chilling with them. Wow, look at that shit. That's crazy. Pokemon book. Weird.
Oh.
Oh.
This is my favorite arc.
Coming up. The
This
next
isn't
one.
sarcasm. It's my favorite part
The
of
next
the whole
one?
show. Yeah. The next two are my favorite parts of the whole show.
Okay.
Do you
Better.
Do you
Yeah,
have
I
any
like-
feels where the show is at all?
Okay, in terms of story, no.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
That's why I like this show, is because even if you showed him things from like a picture book or like scenes on TV, I don't think Sam in a million years would get one plot point correct.
Oh yeah.
Like it throws you for so many loops.
Well, and that's the funny thing too about the story is like you just like hear the name Hunter x Hunter, and even in the intro, not like the OP, but the intro to the show, it's like you think the show is going to be one way, and then it just like completely flips.
The show is subvert your expectations times a billion.
In
Every
the best
episode,
way.
they present you with something, and they're like, "Okay, we're gonna do it this other way that no one ever thought of ever." You need to get a cup of coffee. Here, we're gonna go with the impossible route. We're gonna create the coffee just by holding it in your hand.
I can safely say I don't think I've ever really thought too deeply as to what I think Hunter x Hunter is. I don't think I really could really conceptualize it.
Yeah.
I just I picture the two main guys we mentioned, and I picture woods. I kind of like just the game of hunt,
Yeah.
predator versus prey. I don't really know. I mean, the name's super odd. Hunter x Hunter.
It is.
Is that like a hunter v hunter that we're dealing with, or is it two hunters that we're following? Being the two main characters, if they are the two main characters. I didn't really see yellow-haired boy as much in this one, did he?
He wasn't in that.
Yeah. Was he in it at all?
No.
Nah,
Okay.
not a single shot at him.
Nor we haven't seen
I didn't
Mr.
see
Man.
the adult either. I didn't see the teacher-looking man.
Yeah.
That photo ID,
Professor.
or whatever it is, license and registration.
And registration.
Let's see what we got going on next. That's always the same. I'm trying to expect a new song. What? What was that? What was that?
Yeah!
Jump Force!
Also
Jump Force. I played as him. I don't remember anything about him though. I thought that was a Dragon Ball character.
Nope. Dragon Ball and the show are very closely connected in ways. I wish he was a Jump Force.
Me too.
Ew. We got a lot of beetles going on. We got a lot of insects this season. What is this crap? Wow.
Yeah!
Oversized weapons.
Gang.
Ew, okay. It looks like we've been invaded by a new enemy entirely. Okay, is this the war arc? Ew.
Yes, sir.
Sir!
The
Why
furries.
is everybody like insects and mammals and
Furries.
sea creatures?
Furry arc.
The
Ew.
king of the
He
furries.
looks cool. That guy looks cool.
He's so
It's super
cool.
odd though. He's got a helmet. Guys, what am I supposed to be even saying commentary wise?
I don't
What
know.
is this
What are your
show?
thoughts? What are
I
your
don't
thoughts?
know. My thoughts are really kind
Thoughts and
of
prayers.
scattered. What am
Yeah.
I supposed to make out of any of this?
You can't make anything out of it.
At least with JoJo, I could like kind of come up with a narrative as to a fake story. This, I got nothing.
That's the point.
I mean, I don't even know. I can't even say I'm really keeping track of the geography of where these guys are going. It looked like we were in a city, then we moved to like the woods, then we moved to the desert, and then looking back on a city that maybe we're returning to. And now we're like, I mean, we're looking at a planet with these two characters standing on it. Did we leave the world, or there's invaders from another world? Because we got all these new looking critters. I'll say it does look to be like different sects of like powers. There was the town that looked a lot like it would have been where Mr. Spade's group would be, like maybe a his group. We got this like animalistic looking power group. We have maybe more of the more humanoid looking group, which is our characters.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm clueless. I really wish I could say I knew more than what I'm picking up, but I ain't picking up nothing to put down.
It's hard.
I really want to ask for a bone to be thrown, because
Yeah.
I'm lost.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm lost,
I was
y'all.
when I watched it too. I didn't know what to expect every season, and here we are.
And then y'all are talking about subverting expectations. I'm just like, well, then how am I even really trying to?
You
how am I
can't.
supposed
You
to tackle
really
this?
can't.
No matter what, you're never correct.
Okay, that sucks.
That's sad.
That's sad. And that's the sad part.
Well, the new guy looks cool. I'll say that.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
very
interested. I
cool.
want to see more of him.
The final one.
I love it, same song. I don't know why I keep expecting a new one every time. Whoa! Okay, our boy made it.
I forgot about British Afro Man.
The visual's already very different. Looks more comic-y.
I love that
comical.
alternate logo before the return of the normal one.
Aw.
Yeah.
Okay, so those two are still in it. He's back. Nice.
Gang is back.
Yes!
And Spades is still alive. What? What are they riding? What is that?
A clown bike.
Guys, I want to understand this show.
Yeah,
It's
you
so
have to watch the
infuriating.
show. You can smile.
Well, we lost the girl with the pigtails. Damn. It looked like we lost half the characters from one of the earlier arcs. Oh my gosh. Did the characters age in this show?
Not really.
Not in that time frame, really.
I don't think much time passes in the show, does it?
I would say probably about like a year or two.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm really hoping that these EDs, these endings,
Give you some
kind of
context.
give me some actual ideas to. Shut up, advertisements. Give me some better ideas to what we're actually watching, because I can fairly say I'm still lost.
Yeah. Well, good news.
Can't avoid the ad.
Good news. Different song every single time.
Yes, it is.
Good.
So you actually get a little more different reaction content other than like, I don't understand what's going on.
I really want to be able to say something. I don't really have much to say. Alright, come on.
How? How is there two?
They gotta get named money.
Fuck off, Peyton Manning.
Alright, so back in the first season. Oh. Liking what I'm hearing. That's my speed for sure. Damn.
I love the techno compression on the voice.
Woo!
He's fucking the hair.
What? Why is it's not even flapping its wings? What is that? Why is his hand
sliding.
still in his pockets?
It's sliding.
What are
He
these
doesn't need to
poses?
try that hard to be fast. Look, it's still in his pockets. He don't even care, bro. Certified
I like the little
viber.
green kid.
Fear and Loathing in Vegas.
Gone. This is great.
What is he leaning
This
on?
is great. This is a great outro. That's gonna be a hard one to beat for me. Is that a new one?
I think this
Is that
one
a
That's a new one.
instantly.
That's a new one.
Yeah.
That was pretty fire. I liked that. That felt like Through the Fire and the Flames. That was
Yes.
Dragon Force through and through. I'm liking it. I love that kind of beat. We got a bunch of synthetic music interweaved with like kind of like hard rock screamo a bit.
Yeah.
We're not on this channel. We're not the biggest fans of screamo, but that's a good way to kind of mix it up,
Yeah.
make it exciting. I like what I'm seeing.
Yeah, it's like a techno vibe to it. And I like what Caleb said, like the synthetic compressed vocals in the beginning are very exciting.
Yeah, if that oh, and the auto tune too. That little
Yeah.
I like that. If this show was like stellar in terms of keeping you on the edge of the seat, and then that's what you get for an outro, you'd have me pumping that far more than the intro. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
The intro is great. I'd skip it most of the time because that's just how I am. But the outro, I'd probably let play if I'm hyped after the episode.
Yeah,
I'll be real.
yeah.
Probably be dancing. All right, hunting for your dream. Great visuals, by the way. A lot of colors going on with the show. A lot of saturation. What is that thing? Is there a spider?
Yeah.
He's allergic to spiders.
Ew, what the hell?
Ew!
Is that a plum? What is that outfit?
Person. Plum person.
Oh. The eye in the sky, I see in the different in the background. Oh. Villains that we fight throughout the first season. Challenges we have to overcome, or friends we meet along the way. Okay.
So,
It
hey,
just jumps right into the
don't
next
start.
I know, they just doesn't give you any time. I gotta say, at least for myself, that is like my favorite like anime song period. That one right there.
That one.
That was my favorite.
Oh, you
song.
should have told me ahead of time, so I could have like really like I was kind of paying attention to the visuals and the song at the same time.
Sorry, yeah. I wanted you to
I
experience
agree,
it.
it's very good. I love it.
That's like my favorite one. That's like one of the few I'm like put on my phone to save it to my playlist.
Oh, okay. I might have to listen to it again on the second watch because I was kind of distracted with all the visuals.
Yeah.
The first one was super outgoing, so I kind of was a little calmer on the second watch.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
That
Damn.
I mean, you can play it again real quick if you want.
No, I'll listen to it at the end of these just to give it another spin. But I mean, I'll say for the music, it wasn't anything that was annoying or like how some of these can go.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just a
for
little
sure.
overwhelming. The visuals are definitely beautiful. I still can't say I'm really understanding where we're going with the show. I was really kind of hoping, but maybe that's just not what I'm supposed to be getting, and that's okay.
Yeah.
I will say I'm definitely, if I'm trying to like lean towards characters I'm very interested aesthetically towards, I'm liking that Spades guy with how would you describe them? Are they Spades?
He's got like the card
like
suits.
playing cards,
The
clown
card suits.
aesthetic.
What's his name again? We brought his name up before.
Hisoka.
Hisoka.
I'm liking him. I am liking the two main characters. I like Gon's look and I like
Killua.
Killua.
It's
I
like
his
it's like
look.
kilowatt, but like kilowatt.
Very distinct.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
green versus gray or like white. What a combo! That's
Yeah.
you
All
don't see
green.
that. That's a very odd duo combo. I like it though.
Yeah. I mean, that's one thing that's really wild too. All of the characters in the show are like very distinct in their looks. Like it's not. There's not many people that dress the same, look the same.
Nah, not at all.
Like when I see like anime advertisements for things, it's always color coded. Like you'll see like a Gojo, you'll see like Goku with like an orange tint, and Gojo will be like purple. Then you always see the Gon with the green, and then you see Killua with the white. So I've definitely seen them countless times under no proper context. So yeah, and I like seeing them today. It's nice to see them in the element that they're from. I just wish I understood the element a bit better. But
Yeah.
here we go. All right, the little pigtail arc. Love interest that goes horribly wrong. She dies, and that's why we don't see her again. They're like the first love interest, love trio maybe. Two boys get to see somebody. They're like pretty. I'm gonna get her. No, I'm gonna get her. Or it's her.
Or it's her.
What? Guys,
What?
come on.
What the hell?
What is that? What is that?
Oh, that's another thing. Like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Let him rip.
And a Game Boy or a DS.
Do they change their weapons a lot? If you said you forgot that he has that, do they switch out weapons a lot in the show?
Yeah.
Shoot. Rings of power. Okay, not bad, not bad.
Hey.
Sorry, dude, it just plays. That wasn't bad. It was cute.
Very cute. Very sweet.
Is that the cute arc? Is that the let's just focus on the kiddos?
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Alright.
I guess.
I got nothing else on that. Yeah, I also never realized how awkward it's going to be that I'm the only one who hasn't seen this. I feel like it's Naruto all over again.
Sorry. Or Full Metal.
Right. A lot of sitting around, a lot of talking to his. Oh
Oh,
God!
little guy.
He pooped his
We all been
pants,
there,
man.
bro. We all been there.
What?
Got the
guys?
blicky.
Oh, some of these need like full video discussions on just single
Yes, sir.
frames I'm looking at. Oh,
that's so
gone into
hard,
the
bro.
pads. Aaron Yeager called out to him. No.
He's got pants this time instead of tiny shorts.
Am I crazy? Did he just throw a star? I just saw a shooting
It's
star.
supposed to be a rock, but it's not at the
Okay.
same time.
I looked up and saw something flying. Sweet.
It's probably my least favorite one. That one.
Man, it's, you know,
I
it's,
like that one.
it's cute.
It's cool.
It's
maybe
just moody. It's a
maybe
little
after a sad episode, you just need that.
Yeah.
You need some clarity.
Yeah.
You need some peace. Your heart is sad because Gon is crying in the corner.
He's very upset.
Who's your favorite character in the show?
It's like Ty. It's like Killua and the blonde guy.
You can say his name.
Karapika. They're like tied. And then third is the big guy that you saw earlier on. Not gonna spoil his name or anything.
Yeah, it's hard. I like all of them, but yeah, I'm probably the same. Like a Killua, Karapika, Gon.
I was gonna say, is we have
Gon's
any
at
Gon
like 4 or
fans?
5 for
Gon
me.
fans?
I love Gon.
Yeah,
But he's like at 4 or 5.
Is he a good protagonist or like leading
Oh yeah.
role?
yeah. I think he is.
But you guys feel like Killua is more
I will say with this show, there's a lot of like main protagonists.
a bunch of them.
So
it's deuterotagonists.
Competing.
they compete. I mean, even like. Yeah, I mean, I would say they compete for like depending on the story of who is the main character of that story.
Yeah.
Per se.
And you just feel that Killua steps up to the plate better, or is more.
I mean, I think they all step up the I think they're all great main characters. I just think I have a preference towards Killua and Karapika,
Fair.
but mostly Killua for me.
Fair. I'm gonna keep going.
See, I don't.
I honestly, I feel like I'm watching My Hero out of context by the amount of weird ass things I'm looking at. I mean, what is that? Fish Boy? What is this guy? The devil of.
The demon of
That looks
harvest.
like
That's the demon of harvest.
looks like a Hindu devil. And then homeboy with the bucket head. I mean, it's so absurd what I'm looking at.
I think this is really pretty to me.
It's just a bit of anime, Sam. That's all absurd.
You guys have context.
Not really. Yeah, we do.
I've never heard of the show in my life.
What are those?
They're shogi pieces.
Yeah, shogi.
Is that like a board game?
It's kind of like Japanese chess.
Okay. Is it too much of a spoiler to ask who some of these people are?
Yes.
I
We
mean,
can ask. We can just tell you now.
what the guys? Come on! I mean, it's not even fair. What is that thing in the center?
I don't know.
It's their stands. Oh, moving on.
Oh, this one goes so incredibly hard.
Shit
Literally.
It's Tanjiro's heart. Why is everybody looking so tough with their outfits? Also, he's still alive.
He is.
He wasn't like any of the later openers.
He wasn't dead.
Weird. Or maybe he is dead. He's just looking upon them like, oh yes, my homies, keep going forward. Wow. Whoa, that's really cool.
Yeah. The moon.
All right. A lot of sunsets, a lot of looking at the areas around them. What happened? What happened?
He's like, are we done?
He's like, bro, I'm getting bored.
I would really like to know their relationship, these four, how they all are with one another. I'm just trying to think, like older brother. I'm getting older brother vibes from the man with the glasses. No, I mean he looks obviously like a mentor. I wouldn't say his hair kind of looks like Gon a little bit, but he doesn't have the tint, so I don't know if I would extend the relations. Maybe like a distant cousin. If not, I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to figure out the yellow kid. Yellow haired. What's his name? Kurapika. He's hard to pin down too. He doesn't feel super present in this group. Maybe the reluctant friend. Maybe somebody who gets led astray and doesn't always stay a part of the group. It looks like the main focus is obviously the two little ones. That's how all these openers or endings are kind of going. They're going through life together, growing up together, sitting by a bonfire, exploring what it means to be a kid growing up into adulthood. Who knows? I don't know what these kids' trials are, but it's certainly funky.
Yeah.
Is that the very end of this?
Yeah, that was the last one.
Damn, yo. Okay. So we just listened to the second ending again, just to get more, focus on it.
I was also going to say, too, that second ending probably had, because you're looking for, like, context clues, ideas, whatever, that one probably had, like, the best Easter egg of something you could extrapolate from the show.
It's funny, I closed my eyes the entire way through this.
No, I know. I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want you to spend time looking for it either.
No.
Where is it?
It's so... Damn. I hate to say this because I know this probably rings true for most things in general, but association goes so freaking far.
Oh, yeah.
With shows. I was listening to this and I could process in my mind this is a great song. And then I thought to myself, this is like when I try to get my brother to listen to like anime songs I just think are fire. And he just can't understand it. Yeah. I'm just like not my middle brother who watches some anime, but my oldest brother.
Your older brother.
But and I'll just be playing straight fire and he just can't he just disassociates.
Yeah.
And I think maybe my mind is doing that too just because I just don't know the show.
Oh, yeah.
And I think to myself, it's because you watch a show sometimes and you really build a relationship with it. And sometimes that can really influence how you feel about songs. And we've talked about it countless times when it comes to these openers. Sometimes it might be until the 5th episode in that you're just like, dude, this season's great. And I'm loving how this segues out with this song. Or because you know the feeling. Sometimes if you know the character's heart, and then you listen to the song after, you can be like, oh, this feels like an extenuation of Gon's love for his family, or Killua's desire to be great, and this is him pursuing the galaxy ahead of him. Whatever, fill in the blank. You guys know it better than I do.
Yeah.
But I'm not. And that's not to deter this because I can actually say that. I actually think I like the ending, the first song, a lot more, just off of song alone.
Yeah.
Off of song alone.
That makes sense.
If I'm looking at it from like an outside perspective, what is the more stunning attention grabber? And that I'd say that's the first one. A very unique song. Can't say I've heard a lot like it. The second one feels a lot more like from shows I've listened to that are anime. Yeah. It's not a bad thing, but once again, I think that's where the association would need to kick in for me to be like, I like this a lot.
Yeah.
As for the rest of the endings, can't say I'm liking them too much.
Yeah.
Not a lot of like grabbing you by the arms and saying pay attention. It's kind of like I think I'd like let it play.
Yeah.
The episode's over. I'm in my mind thinking about the episode now.
Yeah.
I think the first two are the best ones. Ending 1, ending 2. The one's called Just Awake and Hunting for Your Dream. I think those are the standouts. That I'd still be engaged with after the episode wraps up. The other ones are okay. I think the opener is the strongest thing of Hunter x Hunter so far. That single opener that carries all the way through. I think it's I even talked about this with Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man kind of awoken my idea as to how that people could do openers in the future because that show has new endings for every episode. And I thought it'd be cool for there to be one song only. And then every season you change up the visuals and let it keep going on a story. Or, I think what I was actually saying is have a brand new team come in for every single one and give your own interpretation.
Of the song or the time of the show that's going on.
Yeah, but I don't mind Hunter x Hunter's approach to this.
Yeah. I think your thing about association is like 100% true. I mean, even like in regular, pop culture music. You know, there's definitely been songs that I've heard and or listened to a whole album and been like, you know, I like the singles, like the ones that are the typical, like, oh, that's the, you know, whatever, that's the greatest song on the album, and then you go to like the concert and experience it live, or experience a different song live, or you're at the club or a bar, or you're at a party with friends, and then you experience another song and you're like, wow, I didn't realize how good that song is, right, because of the association with the event or what you're going through personally, or even in the sense of a TV show. It's like sometimes you hear something like Sunflower by Post Malone and Sway Lee. That's a big song and everybody likes it, but I think the people, like, we haven't seen the Into the Spider-Verse movies at all, but I'm sure people who've seen the movie and have that song attached to whatever scene that plays out in the movie, or just the theme of how that goes, makes them like love it even more. You know what I mean? Right.
Or like themes, like you hear an amazing theme and you're just like, I can't even imagine what it'd be like to hear this in its actual setting.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Hunter x Hunter, I can't say I really understand you. I think that's probably okay. I think it just means I have to watch the show one day.
Yeah. In
all fairness, because it's a bit of a mystery. I feel the same way I came in. I don't really understand much, and perhaps that's for the best. What are your guys' thoughts, though, just to, like, as veterans of Hunter x Hunter, what are your overall feelings? I don't want to just take the stage. Share your feelings about this.
I love the show, so it's I will not do too much glazing right now, but the intro, I think, is, to me, it's like, it's not the best intro of all time, but I think it's like perfect for how it fits into the show. And I like, kind of like what you're talking about with Chainsaw Man, the idea of maybe doing, you know, you had a more like unique approach, but having one song and keeping it the same through, and then just changing the intro animation, I think is great. For me, the endings 1, 2, and probably 5 are my favorites. The rest I'm, you know, kind of impartial to, or really would just find it like skippable after hearing it like the first 2 times. But a lot of that too is just like the association with the song, with the show as well. Yeah, I mean, I love the show. I think everything about the show to me is like a 10 out of 10. So it's hard for me to like even, like, I will give it critiques. There's plenty of critiques for the show itself, but on the intros and outros, there's not much I can say.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as Will. There's just so much positive association with each song or the visuals of each outro, where it just reminds me how good of a time I had, or like any negative feelings I had towards specific parts. It all just like floods the memories back. But it's overall, I love the show. Like, I'm so critical of the show because I enjoyed it so much. Just like how you could be super critical of like
Demon Slayer
or My Hero.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. So, is this kind of like how Full Metal felt to me? Like I would watch it and I feel like it was like a thing I missed as a kid that
I don't think so.
When did you get started watching this show?
Like a year or 2 ago.
Okay.
I watched this probably like 2019, I think. Yes, like right before COVID.
Okay.
Probably right before COVID, I watched this.
Okay, so it isn't like you watched this as a young kid and you felt like it, you grew with it. You feel like you can still jump into it and still feel super connected.
Yeah. I think that there are some like kiddish things, especially in the very beginnings of the show. But I think the show overall is a lot more like compared to some of the other stuff we watch, I feel like it kind of leans more towards like the how do I say this? It's not like adult, like it's not like a Berserk or Vinland Saga level like adult show from a maturity aspect, but I would say it's like kind of like the most mature aspects of like Demon Slayer and My Hero relatively consistently.
Okay.
Like
I was gonna ask how you compare it to like My Hero.
Like there is like comedic stuff in it to a sense, but it's never overbearing. It doesn't flip its tone a lot like something via Marvel or Demon Slayer. It's pretty straight the way it presents itself. But I mean, like Caleb put it, of like the show subverting your expectations is like pretty. It rings pretty true throughout the whole story, because like nothing. Like there's some stuff that's like tropey from an anime perspective, but it's very little, and I think some of it is also because like this is one of those earlier on stories that helped like create some of those. And it also like it's not like you see a character and you're like, oh, I'm going to peg exactly how he's going to be. You know, like even the main characters, like you watch them progress and you're like, oh shoot, I didn't think he would take that change of character or make those kind of decisions or be the way he is.
Okay, then let me ask a counter. When you talk about it, so it always changes your expectations. Does it get to the point that it does it so often that you almost go in seeing a character that's maybe a villain, you're like, nope, they're not going to be the villain. Like it almost becomes too predictable in the sense that like you now expect the unexpected because it always does the unexpected?
No, I wouldn't say it like that. I think it's just more so you go into stories kind of expecting them to play out in certain aspects or maybe hit certain beats in certain fashions that it doesn't actually play out that way.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not always like you could get to the same end result, you know what I mean? But it might play out in a way that you didn't fully expect at all.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like that, just because I don't really know the context and how you guys are saying this, do you feel like if it's like a story thing that it ever kills the,
momentum?
Yeah, but just because it doesn't follow like a standard, like, are you talking about like story too? Like, are you even talking about like how a story plays out, that you have a build up to like a climax and resolution and that ever gets changed up, or is it like...
I wouldn't say that necessarily ever gets changed up. I think it's more so just like how you get to those doesn't always play out in the way that you would expect it.
I'll be honest, the way you guys are describing it makes me actually interested just to see how this plays out. If anything, if any takeaway, I think the way you guys are describing it's the biggest drawing factor is the way you guys describe this show.
Yeah.
It's working.
Well, I'll say that's maybe a good thing for why you guys are here, because I might say that the openers wouldn't do it for me.
Yeah.
But
which is understandable.
Going into a show, knowing that I will fail to guess is always super fun for me. I love that about shows. Sometimes I don't like it if I can feel like I understand where it's going ahead of time, because I'm just left like,
Yeah.
Let's just wait 3 episodes till I get what I want.
Yeah. I just think, too, it's like some of the ways they might do things is, I guess would just say, like, I just don't want to say anything to, like, super spoil stuff in it. But it's like if something happens, if there's a certain type of event or thing that happens in My Hero, Demon Slayer, fucking... and Naruto, and they all happen in similar ways... If that event was to happen in Hunter x Hunter, it doesn't play out the way it does almost exactly the way in the rest of the show.
It doesn't play out, or it just doesn't get resolved, and you're like, oh, well, fuck. Like, but in a good way, where it's like, you were expecting it to end, but it continues even further.
Yeah, I mean, like, I hope, maybe in the comments, people who are better at articulating this without spoiling it... could frame it that way, but I feel like that's the best way that like me and Caleb could put it without like giving.
Yeah, you're not getting an inch, but
it's fine. You guys are fine. We didn't move an inch, and so I'm still left at the impasse of not knowing what the hell to feel about the show. That is what it is.
That's fine.
Truly, I can't say I understand much of what I got. It was fun. I like the song. I'll say the opener was great, and how you guys describe it sounds pretty exciting. That's all I can really go for.
Yeah.
So for that. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. Give Will what he wants, maybe a better explanation for how y'all feel about this show without being too spoilery. Give me 3 things you love about it, 3 things you hate about it, and once again, give some suggestions for openers you want us to check out. We love you guys. Punch it. Oh! Maybe skateboarding is my one.
Yes.
And middle school days.